Toby from Heavyweight MMA today with Becker as he prepares for his fight in Road to UFC in Shanghai, China. How are you, bro?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How's it feel? You're sitting there in your hotel room in Shanghai. How's Shanghai so far?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been fun, very welcoming. We've just sort of got in and got to training, done bits and pieces of the media stuff and the kit, and just get the logistics understood. But it's been cool. It's a bunch of Aussies and New Zealanders over here, like faces that we know. So it feels like any kind of fight show, to be honest.
That's cool, man. And the better thing for you too is that you're from Perth, so it's the same time zone and everything. It's not too dissimilar, right?
Yeah, it's nice to be in the same time zone.
Yeah. Have you had a look around at all yet? Or probably no chance, right?
Yeah, we've had a couple of little walks, not too far. Seen the local Starbucks.
Yeah. And then
Um, yeah,
you looking at your record, man, you've mostly fought on regional shows, such as Hex and Eternal, obviously. Is this your first fight internationally in MMA?
nah, I've fought in Japan 3 or 4 times. I think three, maybe four. Yeah, fought in Japan quite a
Yep.
few times. So feels similar. I feel comfortable. Like I've done this before. I've fought internationally before. It's obviously it's a pretty honorable feeling to be able to get out and do what you love and represent your country. So that's exciting.
Yeah, and how cool is it? On one hand, how cool is it that Road to UFC is kind of opened up to New Zealand and Australia? Like you said, a few familiar faces there, giving a few more of you lads the opportunity to have a shot at the big show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very grateful.
And on the other hand, the bad side of it is you're in the same weight class as Don Marfan from up in Queensland. So there's a potential for an Aussie fight somewhere along there.
Yeah, that'll be the second round.
The second round, yeah. So if you both get when you both get your win, we'll see that in the next round.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you think about fighting Dom if you have to? Any feelings on it?
Yeah, I'm happy with that fight. I'm confident with that fight. He's good. I respect him. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him fight. I think that my skill set would be a very hard one for him to deal with.
Yeah. Man, when I think back in, I think it was from memory, I think it was around 2022, you hurt your leg in a fight, you fractured your leg. Long road
Fracture.
back, broke it, right? Broke it, snapped it
Yeah,
like a twig. The
yeah.
how's it feel on the road back, man? I mean, basically from when it happened to the road back, like how was that like stage? Must be difficult.
It's so far behind me, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's so far behind me. I've been in the best shape of my life for probably a year and a half. It was a wake up call to um, professionalize myself in every way that I knew, from my mind to my body. And uh, 2 years down the track, I'm the sharpest mentally and physically I've ever been in my life, which is exciting. And I know from what I've learned in that time that there's no limit to that. So I'm excited. I feel fucking fantastic and better than ever, and just really motivated to keep going, to just keep pushing and see what I'm capable of.
Well, man, you said it motivated you to be more professional and everything. Do you think it could have been averted somehow, or it's just that you had the time to focus on everything?
What do you mean? It could have been
Like you said
averted.
that because you said like it made you become more professional, etc. Was that because you felt like you could have done something to avoid it, or is it just that you had time to focus on being professional?
Well, it was like a stop and assess where I'm at. Like, I had an opportunity, and then the opportunity obviously had a whole heap of time that was going to be added on before I could get into that spot again. So it was like, just look at everything I'm doing, like, and professionalize everything. If I want to get to B, what is every single thing between A and B that I can do, every single 1% that's going to help me move in that direction as best I can. Um, and there's no limit to that. So I've found I was finding new ways and new things every day with different resources and different people to just help me level up physically and mentally. So yeah,
Yeah, it's a good lesson for everyone, right? That like sometimes bad things can turn into positive things, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
rechannel yourself and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I broke the just the small bone on my leg is the fibula, right? Yeah, the fibula. And not quite the same level as your break, obviously, but it gives you some time to reassess things and focus on other things, right? So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah,
You're fighting a Korean guy called Jae-hyun Park, is that right?
yeah,
Yeah, any thoughts of him, man? I looked the guy up. I'm not 100% sure it was him, but was that him that fought Abdallah Bayada before?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it's good. There's a bit of footage on him. What do you think of him as an opponent?
He looks well rounded. He looks like he moves around the cage well. He's a sharp striker. Doesn't mind grappling either. What I've seen from the footage and looking at his fights is he's not fought anyone that can bring an intensity and an aggression like I have. I mean, Abdallah went pretty well on him, and it didn't work out well for him. But I believe that I can bring a pace, and I believe I can bring aggression that he's not had a taste of. I'm expecting him to come with everything, and I'm happy to face with his best. But I believe that I've got a bit of an experience edge on him.
Sure, man. When I watch him fight, some Koreans you see, like he comes from the Korean Zombie MMA Academy, right? And
Hmm.
when I see some Koreans that are like zombies, they just fight like like a zombie. He didn't seem quite like that, right? In his fights, he doesn't seem that as like able to absorb shots as some of the Koreans I've seen.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good call. I did notice that with his fight with Abdallah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. So I was going to ask you something about. Oh, that was what I was going to say. Before I was leading to talking about your leg, I was going to lead to. I wanted to ask you about your return fight with Aiden Aguilera. Was that a good feeling to smash him and sort of regain something of yourself, getting that win?
Um, yeah, I mean, the performance meant everything to me. And yeah, it was like getting that sort of trilogy out of the way. But it was definitely nothing personal in that sense. It was doing a job with all the aggression that I had. Um, not because it's him, but because it was a performance that I needed to sort of correct. So yeah, getting that out of the way, it was a big one mentally. It's like the third fight, and it's the fight after an injury. So it was there were some awesome mental hurdles to kind of overcome during that lead up and then in that fight. It was a couple of little deja vu moments, which were just moments to collect myself and level up mentally and just remember that I'm where my feet are right now. So if I can just center myself, I'm good to go.
Man. And that fight, just to double check, because I get confused with fights sometimes, they'll blend into it together. I'm pretty sure I was at that one. That was in Perth, right? Before the UFC event.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure I was there because if that's the one I was there, but I just wasn't 100% sure because I know I've seen you fight, but I just can't remember exactly where and which one, but I'm pretty sure it was that one if it was last year in August before the UFC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Man, and one more note. Obviously, pretty happy times at the moment with your teammate Jack Della Maddalena from Scrappy as well, kicking ass last week, looking sensational and a nice victory for the world title. Must raise all you guys, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's a magician. Like to watch him go out and do exactly what we trying to do. Like we were working as a team with to level up for that one, and like to see him do it like that with so much composure and so much flow. Like, yeah, it's a level up for the whole team. It's
That's
really
a
cool.
that's the perfect word, man. That flow, like that first two rounds, I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's leveled up big time. Look at the way he's moving. He just looks so good, man. It was like
Yeah,
perfection, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
Good one, bro. All right, man. I don't want to keep you too long. You're waiting for your fight coming up and everything. Thanks for your time. Look, appreciate it.
Sweet,
And I'll be there as well. I'm going to fly up there in a couple of days and check all you guys, support all you guys fighting. So look
wicked.
forward to it.
Appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Thanks,
See you
Toby.
soon. Take it easy, man.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Take it
Bye-bye.
easy.
Cheers, man.
Bye.
Bye-bye.